in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC. Coming at you from the front porch this morning. We are off to a soggy start here in the Stone. It has been raining off and on since probably 6, 7 o'clock last night. It started. I remember Michelle on her way home from work. Well, actually, earlier than that. Probably since about 5 p.m. last night, it's been raining off and on. And woke up this morning and it's still kind of misting, drizzling rain out here. So there wasn't nowhere on the back porch that to set up that we wouldn't get a little moisturized on. So no biggie, back on the front porch, give y'all a different look this morning. But anyway, hope everybody is off to their Friday is off to a good start. And the weekend is almost upon us, so, which means for me, go Canes and a lot of college football. So I'm really excited about that. But anyway, we are going to be doing a fixed blade Friday today. Give y'all a little something different to chew on this morning. But before we do that, we got to do our what you totin', which is still the old ramen killer. Yep, the Ozark Trail Valor with the old Tonto blade here, old blue, and we got to see how she's still doing. We have been every day cutting with her. Yesterday, I don't think I had to cut down boxes. I don't think I cut down any boxes. Opened some mail, opened a lot of like household bag, like popcorn bags. I had some microwave popcorn and just different things like that, little food bags or whatever. But we cut with it yesterday, but I don't think I cut nothing super heavy. But I can kind of tell just by the old thumb test. I'm not even doing the nail. And you can do the nail test a little. It's not as crispy as it came out of the box, but got some more. Got writing all over it, just an old junk piece of paper. But you can see the lines. This is standard notebook paper. So we're going to see, this is day 6 that we have toted this. I started it Sunday, toting and cutting with this knife. You might have seen it in the video. I think I held it up in the video of Miss T's breakfast video when she was cooking the sausage and gravy. I was on bacon and egg duty, and I was over at the sink whipping up eggs and all, and use this to cut open my bacon. Anyway, I've been using it since Sunday, so this is day 6, and this is notebook paper, and let's see where we're at. Still pretty clean. Yeah. That was, and this is damp. I've been sitting out here, 10 minutes or so before I, hit go on camera. So, I mean, that's pretty clean again. So we are still slicing notebook paper on day 6. But like I said, I can feel, just the feel test. And then the back of the thumbnail test, it ain't quite as sticky as it was, but that's a good working edge, folks. It's still slicing notebook paper on day 6, so we're going to keep rocking. Anywho, companioning with that today, we are going with this guy. Yep, little Victorinox translucent blue. Kind of pairs pretty good, huh? We're all coordinating. But And don't ask me to tell you the model of this one. I know it's not a Tinker. It's got the, somebody can tell me down in the comments, the only back tools it has is the corkscrew and the awl, and then on the front side you got the regular suspects, large blade, small blade, bottle opener, can opener, you know, slash screwdrivers. So that's all, you know, you got four, make sure I outline 1, 2, you got 4 tools on the front, bottle opener, can opener, 2 blades, and the back is the corkscrew and the awl. So Versamy, I want to say Spartan. Maybe my Victorinox people out there can straighten me up, but is this a Spartan? I don't know. It does not have the Phillips screwdriver, so not at the top of my list as far as my sacks, but I thought this one looked really good. I think I bought this, matter of fact, I know I bought this off of one of Lord Dwayne Clark's auctions. So I got this from brother Dwayne, and I love it. I love the color. I love that translucent, but wished it had the Phillips instead of that corkscrew. But if y'all know what the model is or whatever down in the comments, verse me up on it, because I don't. Anyway, Folding Hunter Friday. So I got a good one for you. Got this one in, a little history on this one. This was a good old horse trade with one of the on-screen family members. Reached out to me about a trade and showed me this and told me what they were looking for, and we made it happen. So I'm gonna show you this sheath first. You may know what that horse logo is right there. Big sheath. This is what it looks like overall. And when we go right here, that gives it away. If you didn't know from the horse, now you do from the snap. Good old Colt. And honestly, this was a broadening my fixed blade horizon trade, because matter of fact, do I have anything from Colt in my folders? I don't think I own anything from Colt knives. I know Dwayne Lefty has some. He's got a budding collection of Colt knives, but I don't think I do. This may be my first Colt piece, period, a Colt knife. But anyway, pretty sheathed. I'll take y'all around the back. Has a nice belt loop right here. And once again, what does it say? Colt, made in the USA on the back. So we know we are USA made here. And let's get this thing open. Voila. Yep, right away, you can tell this is a purpose-driven knife. Have a big gut hook on here. Big swooping belly on this thing. And does that come above the top of the spine? I'm just going to call this a drop point. You know, an upswept Skinner, your tip would be up here above the spine. But as I look at this, my tip and my spine are pretty well even. So I'm calling it just a drop point with a gut hook. So as far as grind, we have about a half height. And is that really hollow? Yeah, it kind of, I'm going to say saber. I'm going to say saber grind. It does ever slightly here at the ricasso thin a little bit. I wouldn't argue with you if you told me that's a half height, not saber. I'm losing my words this morning. Hollow. If that's a half height hollow grind, or half-height saber grind, but I'm kind of going to say saber on this one. But take a look at the tank stamp. Colt USA once again, and that is nice and engraved. And if you come back over here, it tells the model number, which is CT6, and it tells you this is stainless steel. So, and of course, on etching, we have a etch right there, right in the middle with Colt. So the only etching on there is that. Everything else is nice and stamped. Coming all the way back, coming down the knife, we have a nice finger guard here, and another cool touch. If you can see right there, check this out. You got the Colt horse, the rearing up horse there, their logo, and that is also stamped on this finger guard. I thought that was a really cool touch. So moving on down, we get into these stiffled, kind of like a gun grip, but rubber. I'm sure they call it Santoprene or something fancy. It's rubber. But you come into these rubber handles. You have a nice lanyard tube back here if you wanted to add a lanyard on this. And very grippy. And once again, you have a nice shield there. I think this is another nice touch. Once again, has the old horse on it, the Colt. But super, super, super grippy. Love the grip on it. I mean, if you have humongous hands, you see where I land there naturally. If you got really big hands, you might be to the end, but pretty much anybody's going to get on this handle. This guard up here keeps you nice and protected, locks you in. I really like it. For my first foray into Colt knives, I think I did all right. I'm very pleased. Again, I love that is nice and deep engraved there on that tang stamp. Just really well done knife. Let's see. Is it sharp? It's sharp too. So it is ready to go. But shout out to Mike. Mike, thank you for contacting me on the trade. I hope you are enjoying your end of it. I am definitely liking this, my first Colt in the collection. And overall, I forgot to take out my tape measure, but I believe, to give y'all reference, this is like a 9-inch knife overall. This handle, I'm gonna tell you, it's probably like 4.5, and I believe this is like a 4.5-inch blade. So 4.5, 4.5, 9.5. It's somewhere around, right around a 4.5 inch handle, and about the same on the blade, as you can see. So just to give you a kind of overall dimensions of it. Those aren't technical. I could be off, you know, 1/4 to 1/2 inch on either, but 9-ish overall inch knife here, fixed blade. Of course, we haven't talked about the gut hook. You hunters know what this little apparatus is here for, so I don't think I need to belabor that point. And for you that aren't a hunter, this is to aid you in opening up, just skinning your animal, getting that hide opened up down the front of your deer or what have you. I consider this a large game, you know, deer size or up. A knife like this, I would never use something like this on, as I drop the sheath, I would never use something like this on a rabbit or a squirrel. To me, it would be way overkill. Your mileage may vary. Some of you may have a big honking knife like this and you use it for everything. Honestly, it's probably all in what you get used to. but this to me would be deer size or up, a knife like this. But anywho, this is the Colt, and I believe this is the CT6. Is that right? CT6 model. I know these are, I believe, discontinued. So if this really speaks to you and you wanted this knife, you would have to look it up on the secondary market. But yeah, just really love it. Awesome grip. Awesome grip in hand. And honestly, check this out. I can do it without looking like a clown. Well, it's wanting to turn on me. If I could hold it there, the balance is really right there. It's wanting to curl over me when I'm looking at it. I look up in camera, but as you can see, it's very balanced. It's right where you want it to be, so it's not going to get your hand tired, like being real blade forward heavy or anything like that. It's very it's very well balanced. So like that too. For a big knife, and what that means is if you got a lot of skinning to do, or you're going to be at, you say you got multiple animals that you got to clean, it's going to help you not get so tired. When the knife is well balanced, you can go, your hand fatigue and all that, you can go a lot longer without, just your hand just freezing up on you, which mine does it anyway because of my arthritis condition. But a good balanced knife aids and goes a long way. When you don't have one that's balanced, not so good, not so fun. But this one does have a very good balance, so take that as you may. But anyway, that's what we got for you for Fixed Blade Friday. My new Colt CT6 Skinner, drop point Skinner. Love it. Anyway, that's all we got today. Hope to see you back tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll have some sunnier skies here for our weekend, and just have a great rest of your day. Finish up strong, and wishing you an awesome weekend. I'm HT for little Jingle Bell that you heard about all my video, and Miss Abby over here.
There they are. There they are.
I'm HT. God bless.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see.